welcome to my first video of 2017, my first actual proper video other than the vlogs. But I'm free from school, so technically I should be able to start making slightly more regular videos than once every year. But today is my leaving prom from my sixth form, so I've completely finished compulsory education now and I'm going on a gap year. I actually had a prom 2 years ago that I filmed a get ready with me for, but I ended up losing all of the footage. That's what I look like at that prom. If you want me to actually do a video on how I did that look, then just let me know because it gives me another chance to wear the dress. Today I am going to be doing a chatty get ready with me. Okay, let's get on with the video. So throughout the week I've been doing hair masks, face mask, all that. My cousin curled my hair this morning, so that's kind of how I'm gonna leave it, and I went to get my nails done. Firstly, I'm gonna start with this, which a primer water, so I'm just gonna spray my face with this. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm using the Brow from Benefit. It's literally not even out of the packet yet because I went and got my eyebrows done yesterday. And I cried afterwards because I told the woman to leave it thick and she didn't. She just took them clean off with the thread and she showed it to me after, and basically, end of the story, I went into Benefit to try and get some brow stuff to fill it in because there's nothing there. Where? They're so thick. I'm gonna fill them in using the Brow. The inside of it just is like the gel pomade sort of thing. Right, so I talk too slowly on this and I don't actually explain what I'm doing because I can't concentrate and talk at the same time, so I just thought I'd do a voiceover and make it a lot easier. Basically I'm just filling in my brows using the brush that came with the kit, and I'm starting at the bottom of my brows and drawing a line across, and then the same for the top, and then making the tail really dark. The inner section of my brow I do light upward strokes to make it more natural, and then I use a spoolie brush to brush out all of the product, like the excess product, to make it look all round more natural. I always start my brows first so that if they go wrong it doesn't affect your face makeup, and you can just use some makeup remover and clean up the whole thing. Then I'm going on to use colour corrector to cancel out some of the pigmentation in my skin. As you can see today I was not having a good skin day. Not hugely bad, but it's not brilliant. So I'm using different colours within the kit to cancel out the opposite colour in my skin. So it's all colour theory, whatever's on the opposite side of the colour wheel is what the colour will be cancelling out. So red goes under my eyes to cancel out purple, green goes on red, like blemishes and stuff, to cancel out the red in my skin, and then I'm not entirely sure what the purple does, but I know it's meant to brighten and lift your skin, so I put it on where I'd normally use highlighting concealer, so on my cheek, my forehead and my nose and my chin. I look like a clown. And then I'm just using a beauty blender to blend it all out before I then put on foundation. So this is more like a base layer before my actual base layer. Yeah. Back to present Liv. I'm just going to take the same kit again. This definitely isn't the right brush to use, but I'm going to take the concealer shade and I'm just going to put it in a lot of the places where I put the colour corrector from before, but most of it I'm actually going to use my normal foundation and it should just cover up anyway. But for stuff where like blemishes and stuff that I actually want full coverage on, I'm going to use this one because it's quite thick. And then I'm just going to blend it out again with the beauty blender, but a clean side of it. Next up, I'm just going to use my foundation. This is Rimmel London Lasting Finish in Ivory because I'm pale and I didn't bother to fake tan. And take it down a bit onto my neck and to the edges. So I didn't really explain what I was doing here either. Basically I'm using the heat from my fingers to blend any final areas that weren't properly blending in using the brushes and the beauty blenders, etc. And then I'm going back over any blemishes that needed more coverage with the thick concealer from the colour correcting kit. I'm just going to use a little bit now, the lightest contour shade, and just put it into the contour zones. Okay, I'm going to take some of the foundation to blend this out more. Why is it, right? I can do my makeup really well all the time, but as soon as I want to film it, or as soon as I've actually got an event to go to, it doesn't work. The face doesn't do the thing. I'm gonna leave the skin there for the base. I'm actually gonna use some of Collection's Sheer Loose Powder. I actually don't usually bake, but for the sake of today, right, I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush, dust off all the excess. You could wait until after you've done your eye makeup and then dust it off. I might regret this decision, but I'm gonna do it now. So my outfit this year for prom is very glittery. I'm going to do glittery eyes because I'm excessive. But I'm going to do quite a neutral base and then blend in some glitter onto the top of it. I've got the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I'm just going to use a mixture of puree, that one, and a bit of Summer Yum, and a bit of Charmed, I'm Sure. This is a MAC 217 brush. Start with the lightest shade, which is the puree, and then Summer Yum slightly more as I get out, and then as it gets darker, I'm going to use the darkest brown, which is the Charmed, I'm Sure. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the same with the other eye. And then I'm just going to blend them all together using a bit more of pure. Okay, so on the actual mobile lid, I'm going to use White Peach on a Spectrum A13 brush, which is just a flat brush. And I'm just going to basically pack the white pigment onto the inside and the mobile lid, and maybe slightly as a highlight. This really isn't a difficult look that I'm going for today. I'm just not that invested in prom. Obviously I care slightly because I've got my nails done, but that's mainly because I'm about to go on holiday, so I want nice nails. Right, and then I'm just going to take the 217 brush with the pigment from before, and I'm just going to blend, still in the crease, just blending it slightly into the white shadow. And then I'm going to take a clean 217 and I'm just going to blend it inside. So that's the main makeup for the eyes, pretty much. I got this Glam Crystals glitter eyeliner from Collection. I'm just going to take a bit of the glitter eyeliner. I'm just going to run it through the crease, just quite sloppily. And then I'm going to take the clean 217 brush that I was using before, and I'm just going to blend the glitter out so that it's more just kind of everywhere. So now I'm going to take the same glitter eyeliner and actually do a wing.
How I find it easiest to do the wing is starting with the actual wing itself. I start with the base line and then make a triangle inwards to the lash. I can make the lash line thicker, so I take it right into the inner tiered area. And then I can just keep going over it to make it more pigmented, especially with the glitter. More layers make it more vibrant.
But overall, I'm actually quite happy with that. I'm just going to take a small bit of bronzer, a Spectrum C03 brush. This is really pigmented, so I'm only going to take a small bit. I'm going to put it across the highs of my face rather than contour, so that it just looks more like I'm actually bronzed rather than chiseled. I bought this from GRWM, which is the Illuminating Strobe Cream. So I'm just going to put this on here. And I'm going to use this tiny little brush from Spectrum, and I'm just going to blend it out a bit. I'm going to use the Naked Illuminated Highlighting Powder. Look how pretty that is, guys. Just look at that. Look at it. It's gorgeous. So I'm just going to take that and put it over where I just put the strobing cream for extra highlight, as if I need any more glitter, but I'm doing it. Look at that, look. Guys. So I'm just going to use the big fluffy brush that I used earlier to kind of brush away any excess. I've got this really thin brush from Zoeva. So I'm going to take some of the Charmed, I'm Sure, and I'm just going to put it underneath my waterline just to make the bottom of my eye actually match the top. I'm just going to use the Spectrum A15 brush, which is a small brush but it's more fluffy, to try to blend that out a bit. Soap and Glory Thick and Fast mascara. I'm just going to put that on the top and bottom lashes. Finally, I'm on my lashes. I have got some individuals, but I don't think I've got time, to be quite honest. So I've got these from HIYA. These are the number 155. I'm actually gonna just trim them down a little bit. So I've got this lash glue from Duo Lash. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. The lash glue just went everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, so this ain't working for you. That's one lash done. I think that's it with makeup. I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, so since the last part of the video, I've put my necklace on, just holding up a bit, put my dress on. I just put some volumizing hairspray into my hair, and I brought my foundation down to my chest area, just so that it matched my face more. So yeah, that's the finished look. I just got a bit stressed out because I'm late. I'm sorry to my friends if you watch this afterwards. I tried to be on time, but it just didn't work out today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching.